Hi, welcome to Numina, the only place that's reverse engineered the College Board. We're going to show you how to solve these problems very quickly with mathematical precision and with 100% confidence. That means you no longer have to rely on the answer key, but purely on the power of knowledge. The mind is a powerful tool, and we're going to show you how to use it. Here's how it's done. Let's take a look at question 34. Remember, paragraph improvement questions require us to look for errors in grammar, logical transition, and coherence. Question 34 asks us, which sentence should be deleted? A. Sentence 1, B. Sentence 2, C. Sentence 11, D. Sentence 12, and E. Sentence 13. To help you with this question, we've enlarged the paragraphs in which these sentences are found. So let's take a look at choice A, sentence 1. No one owns Antarctica. Should we delete this sentence? This sentence should not be deleted because it establishes the topic of the passage as well as the fact that Antarctica is shared. This will come into play as we discuss the difficulties and challenges that are faced with the continent Antarctica with researchers and research in different countries as displayed throughout the passage. So we should not delete this sentence. A is not our answer. What about choice B? Sentence 2. The nations of the world agreed, some of them reluctantly, that all countries would share the continent for the purposes of scientific research. This sentence should not be deleted either. This sentence expands on sentence 1 to explain that the continent is shared by different countries for the purposes of scientific research. The information is important because it sets up the basis of the conflict, which is the occurrence of problems when many nations compete or govern one place. So this sentence should not be deleted. B is not our answer either. Let's take a look at choice C, sentence 11. Sentence 11 says, scientists living on Antarctica were not always as careful to preserve the pristine environment as they are now. There's something suspicious about this choice. This choice looks like a likely candidate for removal because in paragraph 3, we discuss tourism in Antarctica, but this sentence is about how scientists fail to maintain the conditions of the environment. So I'm going to put a mental note down or even a physical note next to option C. So let's keep C for now and move on to D and E. Let's take a look at choice D. Choice D asks us to consider sentence 12. Tour operators are working with treaty members to devise regulations, and there are plans to assess the environmental impacts of tours. Should we delete choice D or sentence 12? Here, this sentence is important to paragraph 3 because it discusses how there are much needed efforts being made to revise regulations and assess the environmental impacts of increased tourism. This is very much related to the other ideas throughout the whole passage and specifically to ideas and the main idea of paragraph 3. So we should not delete sentence 12. Choice D cannot be our answer. Now let's look at choice E. Choice E asks us to consider sentence 13. But regulations and assessment plans may prove difficult to settle on and enforce in a place where jurisdiction is unclear. Should we delete sentence 13? Absolutely not. This sentence expands upon sentence 12 and ties back to the main idea, the main theme of the passage, the question of jurisdiction. Sentence 13 emphasizes the fact that assessments and regulations, as mentioned in sentence 12, are necessary, but they are difficult to create because of the many countries involved. So we should keep sentence 13, not delete it. Choice E cannot be our answer. After going through all the choices, we can confidently go back and say that the sentence that should be deleted is sentence 11, or answer choice C. Again, this sentence is about how scientists fail to maintain the conditions of the environment while living on Antarctica, but the rest of the paragraph is about tourism. This sentence is out of place, so we should remove it. Our answer is choice C. Numina, empowering minds.